evening, everyone. I'm Larry Boone, and welcome to our annual Dream Factory Gala.
Good evening. How's everybody doing tonight? It's an open bar. I think we can do a little bit better than that. You guys need to refresh or something? Everybody likes that. My name is Brett McCracken. I'm the director of the Gala. I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to say this is possibly the best looking crowd we've ever had at the Gala. You all look absolutely fantastic tonight. I want to echo the words that Sarah said earlier. I want to thank all of our sponsors that helped us put this together. And I also want to thank every single one of you that are here tonight, because the reason we're here is truly incredible. I can tell you as a volunteer, what these kids go through and what this means to them is absolutely wonderful. So to all you, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So when you're a dream manager, which is, before doing this job, what I mostly did, you get to meet these kids and you get to understand their lives and truly what they go through. And the thing that happens that's incredible is you meet them and you say to yourself, no matter what their dream is, and we've had some wild ones, safaris, I mean, you name, we hear some wild ones. You actually say to yourself, I'm gonna run through walls to make this happen for this kid. It's kind of funny because sometimes you'll be at the office or you'll be talking to a friend of yours and they'll say, hey, you seem a little bit stressed out, is everything okay? And giving them absolutely no context whatsoever, you respond with, Justin Bieber won't call me back. I keep emailing him, texting him, writing on his wall. I have 4 friends that think I'm actually like a deranged 14-year-old girl, but it happens. But every once in a while, you meet a kid that does something that just stops you in your tracks because it's absolutely incredible. And that happened to me a few months ago. We were working on Dream Factory. We met a young man named Boone Hudson. We met him, he was 6 years old. And Boone's dream was to go to give kids the world. And I want to make sure I get this right here, so I made some notes. Boone doesn't produce enough hormones to basically regulate his body. So without medicine, his body can go into shock. And you can imagine being 6 years old, nobody really likes going to the doctor, but imagine being 6 years old and being rushed off to the hospital on a regular basis. So we got to know Boone. This is a picture of him right here. And you want to go to give kids the world. When we do these dreams, we do them for the whole family. Because what you have to understand is it's not just for these kids, which are incredible, but they've got brothers and sisters and parents. But this is really, really difficult on them, right? The siblings have to grow up pretty quickly in order to help around the house. So Boone wanted to go to give kids the world. You can see pictures of his family here. He's got his adorable sisters, Piper and Paisley, and his wonderful parents, Lisa and Drew, who are here this evening as well. So in talking to Boone, I usually don't ask kids to do me a favor when they go on a dream, but I did ask Boone. And I asked him if he could confirm the rumor that at Give Kids the World, you can actually eat ice cream for breakfast. I'm gonna go out on a limb and probably say he doesn't really remember to do his homework, doesn't really remember to make his bed or anything like that, but this guy for 4 weeks remembered to make sure he had ice cream for breakfast. As Sarah mentioned earlier, once you're a Dream Factory kid, you're always a Dream Factory kid. So she said we have several events throughout the years, and I actually hadn't seen Boone since he'd gotten back from his trip. So he's out on his trip, and he's out having a great time. He comes in, and I see him at our movie night, which is in December. So Boone, most parents, they've got, your parents, right? You usually have to, tell your kids, go say hi to Brad, go shake his hand, make eye contact. I think Boone kind of came out of his shell at a young age. So Boone comes in and just tears off and just gives me a big hug, and we're chatting. I'm saying, Boone, tell me about your trip. I want to hear all about it. So at this point, his parents have finally caught up to us, and we're chatting a little bit, and Boone is standing to my left-hand side, and he said, I got you a card, I got you a card, I got you a card. So I turn around, and I open up his card, it's in this orange envelope, and I open it up, And on the outside of the card, this is what I see. And for the people in the back, it says thank you in different languages. And when I open up the card, I see a picture of Boone, a stack of checks, and this message. For the people in the back, I'll read it for you. It says, Dear Dream Factory, thank you for the best vacation ever. Here are the donations I collected for my birthday for the Dream Factory. Love, Boone Hudson. And I took a look at his mom, and she had that look in her eye that every parent in this room has had that's ever been proud of something their child did. When Boone turned 7, which was shortly after he got back from his trip, his parents said, Boone, what do you want for your birthday? And Boone said, I want to donate money to the Dream Factory so that other kids like me can go out and have the exact same experience. The good news is we were able to keep him up a little bit past his bedtime tonight, so please welcome to the stage with me, Boone Hudson. That's my brother. I'm gonna hold you up, big guy. Boone, you look pretty good tonight, man. You got a date later?
No, I've got 2 dates.
You got 2 dates later. Oh my goodness. You're the best wingman ever. This guy's fantastic. If you're looking for Boone and myself later, we'll be at Lewis Park with puppies walking around. Seeing if women can help us find something, right? So Boone, tell me about this. What was your favorite part of your trip?
This ride. What's the Harry Potter one?
The Harry Potter one?
Yeah.
That sounds like a pretty good time. Here we go. Uncle Brett needs to work out a little bit, doesn't he? Maybe I shouldn't have canceled that gym membership so soon. So let me ask you a question. Last time I saw you, your sisters told me you're the best big brother in the world. Is that still true?
Yes.
Yeah. He's a modest man. He's very modest. That's what I love about him. So Boone, a year ago, all these people sat in this, almost exactly 1 year ago, a bunch of people sat in this room and they raised a bunch of money for these kids like you. And I think it's actually pretty special that you're here tonight, raising money and donating for kids like you to go out and have an amazing time and give kids the world. So I want you to know you're one of the most impressive kids I've ever met. Anything you want to say to our friends out here? Man, a few words. He's good with that. Thank you all for being here. Kids like Boone is exactly why we're here. We got the Nigro brothers here tonight, and the only thing I ask is when you give, just give generously. All of us can do something. I think Boone serves as a shining example. So I'm going to turn it over to Laura. She's going to come back up. She's going to help us out with the auction. We got some fun stuff tonight. Big thanks to Jonathan Wasson from Ferro Gas for hooking us up with all these great things you have. Thank you all so much.